Hey guys, I'm making this video today to show you my sniper rifle and my sidearm. So today, this is my sniper rifle. This is my G&G G96 with my Macmillan A5 custom-made wood stock. As you can see right now, it's painted black instead of the camo that I had in the other videos. That's because I went to round off the grip more. As you can see, the grip is more round. I'll zoom in on that for you. It's a lot more round, it's more comfortable also, so I also decided to repaint the stock. So I sanded off most of the original paint and repainted it black and gave it a couple coats of clear coat. The rifle itself is stock. It is not upgraded besides the HPA rig that I made. As you can see, the magazine has a little HPA quick detach nozzle right there. So basically this is just a stock rifle with consistent shots because of the high pressure air that is regulated. The gun has a hairstyle bipod that I got off Amazon for $30. It has a China-made loopholed scope that I got off eBay for $70. And it has a custom-made cheek rest that I made out of ABS plastic, not Kydex. The gun it shoots really hot. It's very powerful, kind of scary. It has a pretty smooth bolt pull, and it's all in all very comfortable. But the only thing I need for it is heavier BBs and a better hop-up, because the hop-up unit that it has is really ineffective and kind of sucks. So on to my pistol. I'll get a closer view of my pistol. Here's my Tokyo Mark 23 inside the case. As you can see, I think you can see it has the silencer and the lamp light with it. I'm actually trying to sell this right now, but I haven't really gotten any buyers, and eBay took it off because I mentioned the silencer. So if any of you watching my video wants to buy this, I'm letting it go for under $100. So yeah, just hit me up with a PM or something. But right now, I guess, I haven't played Airsoft in a really long time, but this would be my sidearm. This is full-size Mark 23 non-blowback pistol. Has the functional suppressor and the functional lamp light, as you can see. So yeah, those are my two guns. Now I'm also gonna go over my air rig for those of you who have been asking for me to make like a detailed parts list of my air rig. I'm gonna go over it one more time, just as like a full overview of what it is. Alright guys, here's my air rig. This is the full rig, and I keep it inside of this green backpack. I'm planning on switching from this huge high pressure air tank to the smaller 12-gram CO2 quick change thing. All I need to do is unscrew it from the on-off slide check. All I need to do is unscrew it and screw in the 12-gram adapter. But for now, I'm rolling with this huge 3000 psi 48 CI high pressure air tank. Okay, so on to the specifics. This right here is the hose that I got off eBay for $15, I believe. This hose came with the adapter for the 1/8 NBT nozzle. This is the female, and the male end is in the magazine. It came with this adapter. It's a nice adapter. I mean, it was cheap, but it works well. It comes like this. These parts are all Loctited together. It also comes with this end. This end is a female end, and actually I think is a male end. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a male end. It came with some like useless part that screws on to the end of this part. It came with some part like that, and it's also Loctited with red Loctite, so it's also really hard to get off, but I got it off. So this whole hose, it came with this hose thing and the male and female end for the quick disconnect. Came with both of those, just to make sure you guys know that it came with both of those when I got it. $15. Alright, right here is a custom products regulator. Now in all the forums and everything, they say low pressure regulator, but they just mean a regular regulator that can regulate down to a low pressure. They don't actually mean a low pressure regulator, because low pressure regulators, I thought it was a low pressure regulator, and at first I bought a low pressure regulator, but it turned out that it could only regulate an input of a really low PSI down to an output of a really low PSI. So you actually just want a regular regulator. So this is what I got, custom products. I think it was like $60 or something. I had a coupon. I got it off ansgear.com. This is the version 1 with gauge ports. You need the gauge ports because you want to have a gauge. Right here, this is a 0 to 160 PSI gauge. These are all 1/8 NPT, male and female. See, this is 1/8 NPT right there. This is a gauge port blocker. And this is the gauge that screws into one of the other gauge ports. Here you adjust the regulator and inside that hole with a little Allen wrench. This is the on-off. You screw this all the way in to activate the little pin that lets the air out of the tank. This tank is a low pressure, high pressure air tank. I know it sounds weird, but it has a low pressure output. Usually the output would be around 800 PSI, but this is down to 450. You can get them low pressure or high pressure. You just have to make sure that it says low pressure or high pressure. The fittings right here, this fitting is a 1/8 to 1/4, and 1/8 to 1/4 male to female 1/4 to male. Female 1/8 to male 1/4. This is what this first fitting is, and then this is a 1/4 to, I believe, 1/2, I think, 1/2 inch coupler or whatever it's called. Whatever it is ASA or whatever the standard threading for most paintball regulators and tanks is. That's what this is. So when you're going to the store to get these fittings, you want to bring your regulator to make sure this would screw on. So those are the fittings. And then here is a double-sided 1/8 MPT brass pipe. Screws into the regulator and screws into the tank adapter thing. So basically, you turn this on, air runs through here, gets regulated. You see the air pressure on your gauge, and it goes through a pipe into your magazine through your quick disconnect. So that's the basic way the air rig works, and it works very well. You really don't need a double regulator as long as your primary regulator is a good regulator. So that is my overview of the rig. The tank and the regulator I got off ansgear.com. The gauge I got off of eBay, and these fittings I got from Home Depot or Lowe's. And this hose I got off eBay. So yeah, any questions, comments, leave them in the, just leave them. I'll get back to you. Subscribe. I hope you like my videos. And I also have one more question for you guys. My question is, should I cut my outer barrel down from 24.5 inches to 20 inches? Now I see on the real, Remington 700s, the tactical versions have a 20-inch barrel, so it would basically be like 4.5 inches off the end of it, just cut off. I'm not sure how that would look. So if you guys think it would look cool, just tell me and I will probably do it. So yeah, because every day I'm just finding new ways to make my rifle look cooler. So if you think I should cut my barrel down, just tell me if I should, And also, I think I need lower scope rings because, as you can see, those scope rings are pretty high. I'm thinking of mediums or lows because my objective lens on the Leupold scope, the Leupold clone, is only 40 millimeters, and I'm pretty sure low scope rings would give it clearance from the barrel, like it wouldn't touch the barrel. So if you think I can get low scope rings or medium scope rings, leave them in the comments below, or if you think this is just fine, also tell me. Alright, thanks for watching, and subscribe, comment, like, favorite, whatever you want to do. I'm just making videos for your pleasure. Alright, thanks for watching.